Hey guys, how's it going? It's the 3rd January 2025, so happy New Year. Yeah, it's a really beautiful frosty morning today. We had, I think, probably down to about -1 last night, and yeah, it's really sunny, really nice now. But yeah, I had a bit of a problem, which I didn't do a video of because, well, I didn't really think of it at the time, but my whole shed blew over in the storms we had a few days ago. Hence why there's several things propping it up. So yeah, we had some real gusts and stuff. I know I think I did a video mentioning that this sort of archway had fallen over as well, and I had then sort of staked it with these metal stakes. To be fair, it's actually still a little bit wobbly, and I don't really know how else to support it, because obviously I can't put like a cross beam in there, otherwise you won't be able to walk through it. So yeah, but yeah, the whole shed fell over. I'll try and put a photo up. Actually, it wasn't one that I took, it was one that the allotment lady who sort of manages the site, she sent me a couple of pictures of it. And yeah, the whole thing just went whoosh. It was sort of laying over there, and yeah, I mean, the reason, well, firstly, it's an old shed and I knew that I'd have to reinforce it, but also it's not got a base because the old base rotted, and I thought, actually, do you know what, I'll just have it sitting on the paving slabs, because yeah, then there's no chance of obviously the paving slabs rotting away, you know, or it getting moisture trapped underneath. So yeah, I think because it didn't have a base, the wind kind of got underneath it, and obviously there wasn't anything kind of weighing it down so much, so the whole thing blew over, and now I have a very broken shed. You can't really tell too much. Luckily, the thing that I'm really pleased about, or relieved about, is that the roof, you can't really see because of the sun, the roof, which is obviously quite thin polycarbonate that I used to make it into a kind of greenhouse shed, that actually stayed pretty much intact, and I was pretty impressed by that. But yeah, you can see all down here, some of the corners have come away. There's a whole section that's meant to be along here which is completely snapped. Oh, it's there, it's that bit there, and it's kind of snapped, and it's not really possible to put it back onto that, so I'm gonna have to kind of make another one, as well as like really reinforcing the shed, because yeah, like a lot of the corner, you can't really tell there, but the corners have kind of split. Luckily, everything inside, well, the 4 plants that were inside don't seem to have been damaged somehow, which is good. And I've put them over this side now to weigh that side down, because the wind was coming in sort of across here. So yeah, that was a lot of fun putting that back up. So I might try and do a little bit of reinforcing today. I brought the drill down, just drill some of the corners back in and stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a project doing that. But so I'll show you the ice here. It's pretty thick ice as well, actually. You can see all the frostiness. Yeah, really nice and frosty everywhere. But yeah, it's a really lovely day. So I don't actually know what I'm going to do today. Probably just a little bit of the shed. Can't really work the ground or anything because it's too icy. But look at that. It's really nice and icy. Plans for the new year. I've ordered quite a lot of plants to go into this middle section. I don't think I'll actually fit them all in, to be honest. The idea being is that me and my partner want to grow a lot of our own flowers for a wedding which is probably sort of in 2026, so maybe like a year and a half. So yeah, we've ordered quite a lot of flowers that might be just in bloom when we are thinking about having a wedding. So yeah, got loads of stuff coming, and then also obviously the bananas and the gingers and stuff I'm going to put back in here. I've left these gingers out. I hope they're okay. I did mulch them with some wood chips and stuff. Obviously the top growth will die, but hopefully it will survive through winter. And then the figs, I still haven't got my cuttings actually from Vinny. If anyone watches my channel and sort of knows, he's the guy that he has a ridiculous number of varieties. So yeah, I still haven't got my cuttings from him, but to be honest, I'm a bit worried at the minute because my health's not being so great. Managing the allotment's been quite tough, and all of these pots, you know, especially if I've got more cuttings on the way, I don't know how I'm going to manage them so easily next year. Hopefully I'll be a lot better by then, but yeah. And I don't really know, to be honest, where I'm going to fit any more extra pots, because it's quite crammed in. But oh, my hands are freezing cold. So yeah, I think I will have some more fig cuttings, fig pots. I'll sneak them in somewhere. And then yeah, the vegetables, I've ordered my seeds. I'm going to do a few different things this year. I'm not actually going to do tomatoes, I don't think. I'm going to try peppers instead. And I've got my wheat. Actually, I'll show you the wheat project. So far, it's doing really well. So this is called winter wheat. I can't remember what the variety was, if it was one. Yeah, it's doing really well. The only problem is I probably overseeded, so I may well have to thin this out somehow. Well, by hand, I guess, but I don't know how much I'm meant to thin out. But yeah, so that's cool. Garlic's doing okay in that bed. And then I had loads of carrots, as you probably saw in my last video. Still got quite a few left under here. Well, I presume so anyway. They're under there somewhere. And then yeah, I'm probably going to do pumpkins, sweet corn, peppers, and then some smaller crops like beetroot, radish, etc. Yeah, that's sort of the plan. And I need to kind of clear all of this area. Well, not all of it, but all of the weeds at least. I've wood chipped all the paths now around, which is good. So yeah, I can't do that now though because of the frost. And then this area, I've actually no, I need to order some more strawberry plants, and I'm gonna just completely clear this area, do lots of hoeing and raking, and then cardboard mulch and start the strawberries again, because the weeds just got too invasive last season, so I just didn't really get many strawberries at all. So yeah, that's the plan for that. And then obviously, yeah, fruit trees around the outside. So really looking forward to the weather warming up. I know that won't be for another couple of months, but it's days like this when it just gives you that little gleam of hope again that sunnier and warmer times are hopefully coming. So anyway, I'll stop waffling on. Yeah, hope you've all had a good new year. Obviously you've had a new year, you can't really avoid that. Hopefully you've had a good new year. And yeah, I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers actually. I haven't really posted many videos lately as well because of my health and stuff, and obviously it's been winter as well. But yeah, I don't know when I'll hit that point, but probably in the next couple of weeks, I think, by the looks of it. So yeah, massive thank you to everyone that watches my long waffly videos, and yeah, lots of sort of peace and love for the new year, and I'll speak to you soon.